Gentleman from Alabama.
Mr. Chairman, I have an amendment at
Clerk
the
will
desk.
designate the amendment.
It's the amendment dealing with the definition of client.
Amendment to the discussion draft.
Would the gentleman spell "cont"?
I beg your pardon?
The definition of what?
Client.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Client.
I agree. What is it?
That's the Southern for client.
Yes.
Oh, client.
Yeah, we would have said client. All right.
Amendment to the discussion draft of October 1, private fund investment advisors.
I ask unanimous consent the amendment be considered as read.
Thank you, Mr.
Gentleman is
Chairman.
recognized.
I move to strike the last words. The amendment currently before the committee would make a technical yet, I think, an important clarification of who is considered a client of an investment advisor. Under Section 7 of the bill, the SEC is allowed to define client in a broad manner. While this is important for application to the Investment Advisors Act of 1940, clarifying language is needed to avoid possible unintended consequences. My amendment would simply clarify that the Commission not define the word client to include any investor in a private fund managed by an investment advisor when that private fund has also entered into an advisory contract with the same advisor. In other words, this technical clarification would prevent advisors from being subjected to an irresolvable conflict of interest that would result from managing a pooled investment with the interest of each individual investor in mind. The primary concern is protecting...
With the gentleman withhold, there seems to be some confusion as to what was distributed. Is that the amendment?
No. Let's get... Yeah, that's it.
All right, I apologize that there was confusion. There was not confusion. Yeah, there was, but it was mine, not theirs.
Yeah, fine.
The gentleman will proceed. And the gentleman will have an additional minute and a half.
In other words, this technical clarification would prevent advisors from being subjected to an irresolvable conflict of interest that would result from managing a pooled investment with the interest of each individual investor in mind. The primary concern is protecting the fiduciary obligations that investment advisors owe their clients. And I encourage members on both sides of the aisle to support this simple but yet important amendment. And I yield back the balance of my time.
I think this is an amendment that's going to be agreed to, and that in fact reflects a kind of both of us moving in the same direction.